Thank you, Briscoe.
With Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. Now, here's Fox. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yes, sir. Good.
And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Pass to Castle. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
That's a confident shot right there by the rookie. Castle wants to keep improving that part of his game.
To the inside. Back to Brunson. The kick out to Anunoby. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
3 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Spurs, number 28, Charles Bassey.
Here's Fox. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And once again, Coach, this storied San Antonio franchise is on the upswing.
It sure is, Kevin. Look, they've got a Hall of Fame coach and a potential Hall of Fame centerpiece to build a team around. They've got great talent evaluators in the front office. You can't ask for a better recipe for success.
San Antonio with the ball, following the score by New York. And Fox gets it to go.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox thrives. He wants to get inside and finish at the rim.
Brunson, left side. And stolen by Vassell. Here's Castle. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich, and they're focused on limiting one of the best shooting bigs ever in Karl Anthony Towns. Now, Coach said earlier, Towns is a machine on the offensive end. Will try to make Cat into a passer, get the ball out of his hands. We'll see if they can accomplish that. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Inside. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Bassett. Finished off the break.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
To the paint. Here's Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you got to like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high. Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
To the middle. Ball stolen. In transition, here comes San Antonio. An easy 2 points on the layup. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnover.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
A capable shooter from all 3 levels, and Bridges with the smooth release.
And Wembanyama outside. .44 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
Outside, Fox. For 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Fox has got 7 points in the game.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Anunoby has the open look. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
On the wing, Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. 9 points in the game so far.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
A bit. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Hey, Stan, we've heard talk about players not leaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number two, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters.
There's a screen by Robinson. Down low. Nifty move. And finished off by Robinson.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Castle. The wide open look here for Fox. That 3 off the mark. New York leading by 6. Here's Hart. Out to Bridges. Towns the screen. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges got 7.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Spurs working the ball around now. Vassell, no good. Well, Stan, when the Spurs landed the first overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got the guy they can build this franchise around for years to come.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us, perfect. Now, Bridges following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt. Towns with the bucket. That's now 8 points for Carl Anthony Towns.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Now, here's Hart. Pass to Towns. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Next substitution. Number 11. Jalen Brunson.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
I see him.
I shot 100% from 3, 85.7 from the field. Keep it real. Know that that's the deal.